ทั้งคู่นะชกให้เต็มที่นะมีน้ำใจในกีฬานะล้มไม่ซ้ำไม่ทำฟาวล์นะ
Referee Krit Sada getting us started in this flyweight Muay Thai fight. Oh, Nakrob negates the hand touch to throw the push kick.
Anane makes him pay with a right body kick. Oh, shot right hand from Anane.
And I've been hearing through the grapevine so much about Nabil Anane. I was right. Kick in the hips.
Yeah, you see Nakrob going to the game plan, trying to attack that lead leg of Anane.
Some leg kicks. Nabil in the hip, gonna hit me in the chest. Krit Sada is gonna have his work cut out for him as another thunderous leg kick attacks the massive femur. Nabil Anane, and he switches quickly.
I can see Nabil go back to the first kick. That's his biggest weapon. Straight shots landing clean from Nabil Anane. So wow, with that range. Kick as well. Look at him just put that foot up. Body kick from him is right to the head and the knees. Those knees are so dangerous, Mitch. As his opponent's walk forward, walk right into a knee. And clean as well.
Nakrob's trying to close that distance, but he's running right into those knees you spoke about, Gianni.
Nice body shot there from Nakrob, sticking to the game plan. Nabil Anane with some nice long-range shots. The jab, the head kick, and those knees. Nakrob looking to come over the top with the hands. Beautiful knee from Anane.
Anane's eating a lot of leg kicks though, Gianni. Nakrob sticking to the game plan, attacking the legs well. Going to the bottom.
Shot right hand.
Shots, range selection, 1, 2, and what could be a still wobbled Nakrob. Oh, another right hand.
Solid in the hook as well with the knee to follow. How talented Anane is. Everyone was speaking him up, but we couldn't see much against Superlek. And tonight, we see some flashes of brilliance coming from the
Fireballs from the heavens. Nabil Anane is the real deal, ladies and gentlemen. Nakrob is riding a 4-fight win streak into this fight.
right hand. Able to generate so much power from a short distance. And now Anane adding the left hook to the mix as well. Looking sharp to start the round. Oh, elbow as well. Nice pull back. Another right hand. And put on a performance like that. Right hand clean. That was the finishing shot. A downward arcing right hand pulled down. And down goes Nakrob. What timing, what accuracy, what power being generated by Nabil Anane that snapped that 4-fight winning streak of Nakrob.
Silenced me, Gianni. I am rarely without words.
Your winner, by way of knockout, Nabil Anane!
Okay guys, you both understand the rules. Listen to me at all times, protect yourselves at all times. If you want to touch gloves now. Good luck. Judge.
Referee Ricky Sewell gets the assignment in this 100. Nabil Anane and Muay Thai. Muay Thai bringing in a very impressive record, 204 wins, Brian. Boxers in the States only have 30 wins and they've had a successful career. But Nabil Anane is starting to put out those long-range weapons early.
It's no surprise that he needs to get on the leg kick right now. And he's trying to do it. It might take him a little bit of time to throw up this range. Nabil is so long. He's so tall.
On Friday Fights is for established fighters like Muay Thai.
On the eye, Muay Thai from the big block jab of Nabil Anane.
Muay Thai is waiting forward. He's waiting into the blows. He really has no choice. He's just got to make sure that he takes every opportunity that he can to chop the low kick or drive that.
He's getting pieced up by that jab, Mitch. Damage already again on that eye. Muay Thai having to eat those jabs to fight his way into range for the low kick.
You got to remember, in these little gloves, those jabs, it doesn't look like a lot's on them, but they are going to open cuts. They're going to break noses. They're really...
Anane sticking with the straight shots right down the middle. As Muay Thai closes in, he lands a nice clean elbow. Now we're seeing, Gianni, why nobody wanted to fight Nabil Anane.
And power as well. He's got so much leverage on the straight shots. The right hand, the knees, the keeps. Muay Thai really struggling to close the distance and land anything of significance in this first round outside of that leg kick.
Nabil is showing a great skill set. Really, he's switching stances. He steps back. All he has to do is take a step back and he's way out of range.
He goes away from the straight shots. Nabil Anane right now he's walking straight into that. He's trying to parry, but he's still walking straight into the line. Needs some feints, needs some body work. Trying to open up that lead leg.
As he's coming forward, Anane is letting out those long-range shots, touching him every single time Muay Thai tries to close that distance. What an imposing force is Nabil Anane at 6'4", 136 pounds.
Only 19 years old as well. The sky, literally the limit for this young man. Looking off the southpaw stance now. Oh, beautiful knee, but nice right hand there from Muay Thai.
Muay Thai, at this point, is going to have to just throw a little caution to the wind and really step in there and let some overhands go, some body work, and some choppy low kicks. Time.
We're seeing some redness develop on the legs of Nabil Anane. I like this strategy from Muay Thai. He's going to have to work the lower body of Anane, slow down this movement because Anane is showcasing really fluid backwards movement.
Distance control. Good use of the reins, lateral movement as well. Really picking the shots, finding a smart game. Nice teep to the face from Anane, and then look at the lateral movement and the frames as well. Very good use of the frames.
Being a tall fighter, like I said earlier, there are lots of strengths, but there are also weaknesses. Nabil's doing a great job of not just relying on all of his strengths. He's beautifully reading the range here.
Lobo Zombie continues to march forward, looking for big shots.
He's tapping the jab. He's stepping back and switching the stance, pulling just out of range. But he's so long, he can attack back from there.
Wicked body kick there from Nabil. Look at the feint into the head kick. Right elbow to follow. Nabil Anane stepping forward now.
The 10-second clapper goes as Anane continues to pour it on with a beautiful knee to the body. A gigantic obstacle in front of him. The tower, Nabil Anane.
Nabil now stepping up the offense. Second round there, really stepped up his combinations, trying to attack Muay Thai. But more of a counter fighter now. Look at the offense in this third and final round.
Nabil feeling so confident here.
Muay Thai trying to trap Nabil Anane into the corner. But good footwork from Nabil Anane to circle out and fire him with a knee.
Beautiful left hook there. Oh! Right knee!
To be in, nothing is working. He's just really got to go for broke here and let those hands go over the top.
This is as close to a flawless performance as you can get in a 3-round battle. Hats off to the straw hat wearing Nabil Anane as he enters in with a beautiful knee.
The elbows again from the elbow zombie, unable to find its mark. The height. Low kick there to the right.
Muay Thai trying to work his way back into this fight after suffering a knockdown. Can he do it? Nabil Anane, beautiful footwork to trap Muay Thai in the corner and answer back with an elbow on the elbow zombie.
Muay Thai finally finding the timing and distance on that inside trip. But there's only 20 seconds left. He's really got to let his hands go here.
Beautiful counter left elbow there from Nabil Anane. Still keeping very smart, defensively sound.
Great short elbow on top of Nabil.
And the final bell sounds, and we leave it in the hands of the judges.
In favor of your winner. winner by unanimous decision, Nabil Anane.
ทั้งคู่นะชกให้เต็มที่นะมีน้ำใจนักกีฬานะล้มไม่ซ้ำไม่ตำปาและไม่นอกเขตไปครับผม
Main event of the night, ladies and gentlemen, about to kick off. These fighters are fighting for a potential life-changing $100,000 contract and an invitation to the biggest stage in the world, which can lead to millions of dollars in one.
How will Kulabdam deal with the height differential? Nabil Anane, will he control it on the outside or will he go for knees on the inside?
Content's been going around of the training methods of Kulabdam. He's preparing for Nabil Anane.
Truly is an incredible difference in height. But you can see the snap and the power in Nabil Anane's kicks and strikes driving forward.
And we talk a lot about the range and the reach of Anane. But we must not forget that he also carries that technique with him. He's got that crisscrossing. Oh, there's a big left hand over the top there from Kulabdam.
Great short shot on the inside. Anane ripping elbows. His elbows nearly as long as Kulabdam's punches. But here Kulabdam getting inside, looking to make use of the opportunity. Nabil countering the position, driving in with the knee. Watch him bring those things up to the chin of Kulabdam.
Anane showing a complete Muay Thai skill set here. Mixing in the knees and the kicks and the punches. Very nice, but the left hook from Kulabdam has rocked Anane.
Incredible toughness here from Nabil Anane. Those left hands from Kulabdam are absolutely devastating. But Anane is on his feet, continuing to fight back. Launching knees in the clinch.
Big knee over the top there from Anane. As they both go to work in the clinch. Dirty box from Kulabdam. Knees to the face and the head from Anane. Oh, big punches, uppercut through the middle from Anane as he has Kulabdam on the back foot now, up against the ropes. Relentless pressure from Nabil Anane as these two warriors end the first round in emphatic fashion. One Friday fight is the road to the top of the mountain in the world's largest martial arts organization. And these two warriors continue right where they left off from round one, Brian.
Nabil Anane here locking up the clinch. Very tight, tighter than before. Getting some great knee strikes in before the action was separated. Kulabdam looking uncomfortable here, dealing with the speed and the range of the towering fighter from Thailand and Algeria.
It just comes out of nowhere. Anane trying to control the distance with the post on the head of Kulabdam. But Kulabdam is not having a bit of that. He just wants to get in there. At this pace, ladies and gentlemen, this is frantic. I don't know if we'll be able to go all 3 rounds at this pace, Brian.
Kulabdam there turning the tables briefly with some big lefts. But Nabil Anane coming back with his knees and ferocious combinations with his hands. Back to the knees on the clinch. The hands clasped behind the neck of Kulabdam.
This is heavy, heavy clinch work from both fighters. Oh, big teep to the face from Nabil, but the left hand comes soaring in from Kulabdam, just like a meteorite. He's not fazed one bit. This is a young man with a wealth of courage, and he gets the knee to the top of the temple of Kulabdam. Finally gets the count.
Kulabdam rising from the dead there. An
think he was going to make it up, but he did. And Nabil Anane is all over him again. Elbow after elbow, driving forward. Kulabdam dangerous to the end. Big left hand, but clearly hurt here. Nabil Anane turning up the pressure. Knees and elbows in the corner.
Nabil Anane with the heavy clinch work, landing big knees, looking to get the finish, looking to put Kulabdam out.
Kulabdam going back to the dirty boxing, but the knee from Nabil landing, fist planting Kulabdam on the mat, and it is all over, Felix. Towering above Kulabdam, beautiful knee here, right on the chin, pulling it high, finding the target. Nabil Anane utilizing his height and reach advantage incredibly here in this massive victory over the ultra-tough Kulabdam.
Your winner, by way of knockout, Nabil Anane!
All right, turn it a bit. Thank you very much. Watch out for the headbutt. Back of the head and low blow. You both on the rules. Back of the head. All right, judge.
Will it
judge,
be the
judge,
experience of the
ready,
number 3 ranked
ready,
contender,
jump.
Felipe Lobo, or will it be the youth of the 6'4" Nabil Anane?
Swinging that leg around, looks like Indiana Jones in that whip. Crack. Lobo wants to work his way into distance. Lobo needs to find his way to work inside that guard. Be aware of the giant coming across the ring at him. And Anane moves so well, too, for that size. And you can see the influence in his movement, the way that he changes stances. But now he's been training hard at Team Medi Zatut out there in Pattaya, Thailand. And a lot of them are right behind me.
The athletic and just the physical attributes that Nabil Anane possesses if you're Felipe Lobo.
Yeah, it's impossible to find, partners at that size. Most of the size of people that are 6'4", those are light heavyweights, right? Lobo needs more offense at this point. Good check from the low kick of Lobo for Anane.
And that'll end round number 1 between Felipe Lobo and Nabil Anane. What was your thoughts, Mitch, on round number 1 between these two?
It was a good round for Anane. Great use of distance management, control of the space, putting out that low kick over and over again. Really just long range striking at its finest for Anane. Lobo's got to figure something out here. He has to change the course of this match because Anane is just picking him off at range.
Stiff jab by Nabil Anane. Lobo still hasn't gotten into any rhythm whatsoever. There's a right hand by Nabil Anane. 2 right hands in succession, aiming to back up the demolition man. Big right hand there by Lobo, his best punch of the fight so far.
That was a big shot. He needs more of that. Good evasion right there for Lobo. Nice little sweep.
There's a head kick by Nabil Anane. Sticking the jab with Felipe Lobo. I'm surprised Lobo isn't going to the body. There's an uppercut. Oh, big right hand. Anane has rocked Lobo.
Off a chin. He says, hey, I got right hands too. Sneaks right up under the guard and then follows it up.
But Lobo ate it, got rocked, and was able to gather himself.
Yeah, Lobo wants to headhunt. He wants to chop him down from the top up. Lobo sees something. You can see his eyes locked in on the target. Nice check hook on the entry of Anane.
Anane keeping his distance, understanding that you cannot allow Felipe Lobo to get on the inside.
The low kicks are working well for Lobo. Can't quite find him with his hands, but he's finding him with those low kicks as Anane rushes forward to take out the number 3 ranked and immediately leapfrog most of the division to get into the rankings. Big knee, forcing Lobo back. Anane was known as a Muay Thai fighter, which is a knee fighter, and he's utilizing him so dangerously as he goes up top with the head kick.
To further your point, Mitch, we're seeing a variety of strikes that are being exhibited by Nabil Anane.
Yeah, he's transforming into a Muay Thai fighter with power. That knockout over Kulabdam in his last fight on One Friday Fights.
And right right now. Nabil Anane being a bit more aggressive here, sticking the jab. There's a right hand by Nabil Anane.
Yeah, third and final round. Switches stances, fires off that low kick as Lobo tries to jumping switch kick. Not allowed to catch a kick and take 2 steps. You only take 1 catch or 1 step off of the caught kick. That's what Olivier Coste was warning Anane about.
There's a head kick there by Nabil Anane.
Good defense as the long-range jab keeps firing off as Anane tries to step in with the knee. Lobo gets back on that front foot, looking to work his way behind the jab. Anane parries, looks for the elbow, controls the hands.
Anane pressing forward, under a minute remaining in the third and final round. Felipe Lobo needs something significant here, Mitch.
Yeah, one big shot, but Lobo's got that kind of power. He carries big power in that right hand. He can sleep you if he finds the shot.
All the height and the reach, along with the technical prowess, a spinning back fist by Nabil Anane is working very much in his favor. Final moments between Felipe Lobo and Nabil Anane. And we go to the judges, but for Nabil Anane, my goodness, showing quite a bit of maturity. The biggest win in the career of the 20-year-old Nabil Anane.
Okay, listen to my command at all times. Protect yourself at all times. Good, clean fight. Touch gloves, back to the corner.
One Friday Fights is the global platform in search of the next global superstar. And you are looking at 2 global superstars right here in the little penny squared circle. Soe Lin Oo trying to overcome that massive differential as Nabil Anane goes up top with a beautiful head kick already, picking off Soe Lin Oo from distance.
Needs to make sure that they're not too impactful and that he gives as good as he gets.
He runs into those knees, Brian. Another knee fired right down the middle from Anane. As he circles out, Soe Lin Oo looks to land the right hand.
Soe Lin Oo, though, a few shots really light to fire underneath him. Gets him frustrated. Hands over the top.
Nabil takes one on the chin, but continues to pick it off Soe Lin Oo from range. Just raining shots down, puts out the jab. As referee pops the door. Anane pumps out the jab. Soe Lin Oo looking to solve this puzzle that's in front of him. As Anane steps in with the knee, fires another one inside the clinch. Big step in knee off of the left hand as Anane switches stances. Soe Lin Oo wearing it already, Brian.
Great opportunities to go over the top.
One thing Superlek was really effective with was those low kicks. Soe Lin Oo hasn't really been inside that range as he gets caught with a big elbow. Anane turning it up here in this second, looking to get Soe Lin Oo out of there.
Soe Lin Oo is tough as nails, but toughness alone is not going to get you through this matchup. He's got to utilize some tactics here. Like you said, the low kick, some shots to the
I think looks like Mehdi Zatout is screaming for the elbows, and that's what he throws. Good knee to the body, landed by Anane. Continues to press forward, trying to close that distance, often ending up inside the clinch. Oh, I gotta stay away from that no man's land right there, though, Brian.
The footwork, the range control. Knees again, off of beautiful jabs, punches to the body. He can take the knee to the head or the body so easily. It's the same thing with his kicks. The difference between a body kick and a head kick is not much. Just completely shutting down any of the offense of Soe Lin Oo. To the head, to the body, knee after knee. Beautiful techniques. very difficult. It's not just the height, but it's the skills behind it. Nabil so clean, flowing from the punch combinations into the knees, stepping back, forcing his opponent to move into his strikes again. So hard to get to the head from outside, nearly impossible.
Anane creating those angles as he starts to throw the head kicks, follows it up with a knee, sneak through. But Soe Lin Oo is ultra tough, Brian.
Great work with the lead leg there, the front kick, the mid kick, the knee. Nabil using the teep, now taking it up high. But that's the thing, Mitch, he won't just guard and measure the distance, he also comes forward. Another beautiful front kick by the fighter from Thailand and Algeria.
Showing us some of that Taekwondo he's known for. He's got a karate black belt and a Taekwondo black belt. So you're starting to see him show off some of these fancy feet as he fakes the push kick, looks for the knee off the arm of Soe Lin Oo.
So tall, but still so athletic, balanced.
Now Anane light on his feet, looking to use those educated feet of his as he goes up top. Anane's like, hitting this guy with everything, and he just keeps coming forward as he palms the face, creates space, looks to fire the knee again, goes up top with the head kick. Soe Lin Oo shakes it off, eats another one.
So much power in those hands, but he needs to find a way to set them up. Much easier against someone 9 inches taller than you, but it's what he's got to do. And really 1 minute left in the third round, not much time left.
Very skilled though, Anane. Goes to the kick, takes out the lead leg. Sends Soe Lin Oo crashing to the canvas. Very slick fighter. Anane showing us all his skills in his toolbox. Tries to fake his way in, looking for the head kick. Fades away. Reaches the distance, circles off, goes to the body, goes to the knee.
Control of the distance. Landing every single time, completely shutting down the punching offense of Soe Lin Oo right here tonight.
Definitely a master class.
Your winner by unanimous decision, Nabil Anane.
ระวังชนหัวระวังกระจับแล้วก็ระวังต่อยหลังหัวนะครับต่อย3 ยกเต็มที่นะครับชนมือนะครับ
And we are underway, originally scheduled as a bantamweight unification bout. Now a 3-round battle between Superlek. If you need clarification, Nabil Anane is the 9-inch height advantage on that one, Rich. I don't know if they knew that. But there we go. Immediately Superlek trying to close that distance, framing out. Goes for the headshot early, utilizing the long guard as Nabil throws the switch kick to the body.
You see Superlek here trying to just work, looking. He knows he needs to get to the inside. He's tried to reach the face one time. And it's going to take a setup. It's going to get, there you go, right there. Good close on the distance. And you can see here this leverage point that Nabil has with the clinch. And Superlek goes immediately to an underclinch just to...
Both these gentlemen in a past life were known as Muay Thai, which is a knee fighter style in Thailand. However, they both evolved into Nakrob, which means well-rounded. Interesting, well-rounded battle between two of the very best in the bantamweight division. As Nabil enters in, lands a punishing body kick, and inside the clinch they go.
You can see before that clinch that Superlek threw that overhand right there and how much he got his head offline to do that. It was almost reminiscent of the way he threw that elbow on Jonathan Haggerty. That little jab came into Superlek's face, kind of disrupted him a little bit there. I don't think he was expecting it to be quite that long.
Nabil is also a switch hitter. He will change stances, keep his opponents guessing as he tries to close that distance. That right hand, like he's trying to launch a baseball into the upper deck at the Saitama Super Arena. Pay close attention to that right hand, ladies and gentlemen. Good guard from the forward pressure of Nabil Anane.
Watch the big steps that Superlek has to make here, in and out. This is there's a lot of real estate in legs and hands to outrun there. Superlek's.
Oh, big knee to the body from Nabil Anane. Superlek is rising. Superlek rises. Nabil Anane goes to the head kick. A knockdown. Is it a knockdown? Arabian Cost initiates the count. Superlek looks shocked, bewildered, and possibly rocked.
He's not on steady legs here.
Superlek ties up Nabil.
Actually underestimate Nabil. Right here, he had the clinch. The knee comes in. Superlek is on unsteady legs prior to that. That kick actually came. I don't know, he might be able to make an argument that he really was just kind of falling off the ropes because that kick didn't land flush.
The 10-second clapper is sounding. Can Superlek be saved by the banners? Nabil Anane goes to the body shot. Superlek is hurt as the head kick comes in. The brain is coming.
Nonetheless, there was a shot prior to that had Superlek on unsteady legs. You can see that this combination is coming in, and this is just Superlek in survival mode towards the end of the round right here, where
he's never even been knocked down. And Nabil Anane just knocked down Superlek as Superlek lands a big right hand. Nabil Anane senses
as this round and the fight is progressing, Nabil Anane is having less and less respect for Superlek's power. His weight cut, whether he underestimated Nabil, because he said himself he didn't even expect Nabil to beat Nico Carrillo at his last match.
Big step-in knee from Nabil. Those knees are generated with so much power. Nabil is a different level, ladies and gentlemen. He has leveled up, but this is still Superlek we are talking about as he ties up the body.
Far enough to evade a punch or a kick, or to even close the distance. They're big motions, and Nabil Anane sees them coming from a mile away. And this is a problem that any faces Nabil Anane in this weight class is going to run into, because 6'4" is a bantamweight. This is just unheard of.
That right hand comes off like an absolute hammer as it backs up Superlek, who is bloody and battered after a first round knockdown. Tries to come in, runs into an elbow. His right eye.
When you watch Superlek throw a punch, and when he misses, he doesn't just miss by inches, he misses by a foot.
That one connected.
He's so tall that Superlek keeps catching him either in the shoulder or the lat. He's gonna have to feint that right.
Oh, head kick. Superlek's wobbled, shoots in. Oh, body shot. You can hear that ricochet around the Saitama Super Arena.
Yeah, Nabil Anane's landed several of those coming right into the body, that liver side.
We're looking at two of the very best bantamweights in the Muay Thai division.
Superlek's going to need to start feinting that overhand right and come with something else. You see the big windup for it. Watch. He's kind of trying to check the arm with the right hand and then come over top with it at the same time. And the motion is just too big. He's too far away, and Nabil Anane's able to read it.
Big knee to the body as Superlek circles off. Superlek trying to go after the legs. Nabil throws up the head kick just to check the defense of Superlek as he lands a big knee inside the clinch.
That was two more right hands thrown by Superlek. He's just got to go to a different tool now.
Superlek looking for the inside leg kick. Nabil Anane frames off, lands with the right knee, and then follows it up with the right hand. Superlek inches forward. Nabil grabs onto both of his hands. Found man strength that he's developed over these last 6 wins since the first.
With kicks of his own. The kicking machine has been negated.
Beautiful body kick. You can see those size 15 feet imprinted onto the left lat of Superlek. Knee to the leg from Superlek as Olivier Coste forces him back to center ring. Nabil measures twice, cuts once, pumping out the jab. Looks up at the clock, realizes he only has 60 seconds to go.
Superlek needs a knockout at this point in time. He's in my scorecard down 2 rounds to nothing. So he's going to have to actually put Nabil down.
Let's go! Choke! Oh, big knee to the body!
Superlek stepped in on that one. It took his balance out from underneath him. That was not a knockdown.
Superlek looks confused, beaten and battered at the end of the third round.
In favor of your winner by unanimous decision, Nabil